Y'all, talk about stuff just changing super duper fast. Life just has a mind of its own, man. It's always something. It just got real fast. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. I have been over here just taking one day at a time, thanking God for my life. Just trying to get centered again, refocused, but grateful, humbled, and all of the above. Yeah, man, so your girl definitely just had a very scary experience. I definitely was feeling very sick for about a solid 5 days, and I was in denial the first day that I got sick. So let me take y'all to the moment that I realized that something was seriously wrong, and I was just like trying not to psych myself out and not make it like a super big deal. I was trying not to rush to the worst case scenario like right away. So last Monday, let me put my drink down. So last Monday, which was February 1st, I had a doctor's appointment, and I was supposed to be making, I am going to still make this video, but I needed to tell you guys this part first. Here come my very loud kids, don't be alarmed. And I don't know if you guys know this, but now every time you go to a doctor's appointment, they have to take your temperature, they give you a new mask and all of that. Everything checked out. I remember my temperature was 97.3. I was feeling fine. Everything was good. I got some earth-shattering news. Not really. I'm being mad dramatic. But I got some news that I was like, you know, not really proud of. It kind of put me in this headspace, and I'm like, I gotta do better. I'm gonna fill y'all in on all that information in my next video. But so, okay, so then after I leave the doctor, I go run some more errands or whatever, and later on that night, my throat was kind of sore, and I'm like, okay, this is not such a big deal. I was just outside in Columbus, which I had the vlog where me and the kids and the hubby went to Columbus, and we was walking around outside. So I'm like, maybe, you know, I shouldn't have been outside without a real hat on, and, you know, maybe I'm all like weird because of that. And so, you know, I'm gonna catch a little head cold, whatever. So I didn't take too many like serious steps and self-diagnosis or whatever. Like, I was like, whatever, it's fine. So I went to get some lozenges and some NyQuil, like the new NyQuil, like the honey syrup NyQuil, and I took that and sucked on some lozenges, and I'm like, okay, cool, fine, I feel a little better, my throat is not as sore. But then like the next day, my whole head was congested and nose and everything, and I'm like, what the hell? That medicine did the absolute opposite of what I wanted to do. It stopped one symptom, but then a whole nother symptom come on. So then I go back to the store to get some Claritin D, because I'm not a stranger of sinus infections. I have always had sinus infections. I've always, every time the temperatures fluctuate, my sinuses go absolutely haywire. So I'm like, okay, this makes perfect sense. Like, it was freezing outside. We was outside walking around. I'm having a sinus infection. No big deal. And with me being congested, my smell, you know, you can't really smell that good when you congested. This is nothing new. And even I could date back when I remember the worst sinus infection I had when I was turning 25. I went on a trip and I was so congested that I couldn't smell or taste anything. So this is back 5 or 6 years ago. So I'm like, okay, this is normal. When you're congested, duh, you can't smell or taste anything, right? So that was Tuesday night. But then I took my Claritin, and I was starting to get, like, it was starting to, like, decongest me a little bit. And I can breathe. Like, I'm not, like, blowing my nose constantly. My nose is not running a whole lot or anything like that. And so I go, I don't know what exactly happened. But I remember, I was like, now, I mean, I'm congested, but I really can't smell or taste a damn thing. And that does not feel right to me, right? So I'm like, wow, like I can't smell or taste anything. So I told my husband, and he's like, bro, you might be tripping. I'm like, nah, dog, like, no, I really can't smell or taste nothing, and that's really strange. And he was like, maybe you really are congested. I'm like, yeah, okay, we tripping. Maybe we starting to panic or whatever. And so he like, give it a couple more days, see how it's going. So the next day, I'm like, okay, yeah, let me get my clearance in 24 hours to work. So I wait the next day. I wake up and I hate when I'm sick and I wake up in the morning before COVID. Like I'm like super congested, groggy, whatever. So I give it a minute. Still can't smell or taste 2 hours into the day. And I'm like, something ain't right. I don't know about this. This ain't right. And then like right when I realized that something may be seriously wrong, or like I really wasn't feeling good, my body started to feel like really like it felt like somebody had just kicked my butt, like literally got jumped, kicked in the back, ribs, face, every inch of my body was completely sore. And I just had no energy, like at all. Like my energy was like at a zero. It was like from the moment that I realized that I really wasn't smelling and tasting anything, my body started to ache and my energy levels went whoo, like plummeted down, like ground zero. Like it was crazy. I was like, okay, sleepy time. Like no, let's not, like ain't no time for nothing else, y'all. After that moment, from Wednesday all the way till Friday, I had my moments where I was okay when I wasn't okay, but I pretty much slept like those whole entire days. Like my body was going to absolute war for me. Like my body was working overtime to like help me feel better and stuff like that. Like it was just so crazy how I had no energy. All I did was sleep. I was extremely sore. I did take Tylenol to help with my symptoms, and it was helpful. I do remember waking up around 3 o'clock on maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and my head was hurting extremely bad. Like I'm talking about banging. Like it felt like my head was just going like this. Like it was so crazy. And so I got up and took some Tylenol, and it ended up being fine. I went right back to sleep, because honestly that's all I could do was sleep. I went right back to sleep, and I kind of felt a little better. Like the soreness on my body was like getting a little better, but it was still pretty, I was still pretty exhausted. And then okay, so let's take it to Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. It was either Friday or Saturday. A little bit of my smell started to come back, and my taste started to come back just a little bit. So I lost my smell and taste Tuesday. And then Friday, I want to say Friday, it started to come back a little bit. It wasn't Friday or Saturday. I don't know, y'all. Like I was this week, this experience has been such a blur as far as the days of the week. Like I've been sleeping, not feeling good, sleeping, not feeling good, energy levels, whatever. I want to say either Friday or Saturday, my smelling and taste came back a little bit, but not all the way. And still to date right now, my smell and taste is coming in and out. Like 1 minute I could smell and taste, and then the next minute I can't, not so much. Like it's not completely gone, but it's very faint. Like it's very faint that I could taste or smell something. Like it's really weird, because at one point it felt like it had came back, and I was like, okay, woo, yeah. But like now today, I'm a little congested, just a little bit, but I haven't taken any Tylenol or Claritin, so I feel fine without any medication. So I can't say that, but I am a tiny bit congested, and my smell and taste is definitely off today. Like it's not as strong. What else can I say about this experience? Oh, I went and got tested. To no surprise, it came back positive, and I wasn't very surprised, because I feel like I had all of the symptoms. It was like flu-like symptoms. Like only thing I didn't do is vomit and have diarrhea. But I will say, I don't even think I had chills for real, but I did have a fever. My body was very hot. Actually, Friday is when I broke my fever, because I was sweating profusely like all day long. I took 2 showers on Friday because my, no, was it Friday? Y'all, I don't even know. It might have been, what is today? Oh my God, today is Thursday. Maybe I broke my fever on Monday. I think I broke my fever on Monday because I got tested on Tuesday. Yeah, I think that's how that went. I got tested on Tuesday, and when I went to go get tested, my temperature was 97.5. And I knew that I was breaking my fever the day before because I was profusely sweating like all day long. It was so crazy. What else? Y'all, that's basically what's been going on with me in my life. Since I uploaded that last vlog, your girl fell ill just that fast. Of course, like, you know, I'm not... when I talk about something serious, I want to put the, like, expression and the tone behind how serious this thing is. Like, I know I'm smiling or whatever, but this thing is so serious, and it was very scary. And the worst part for me was getting out of my head about it. Like, I know that there's a lot of people that have survived this thing, but I know it's a lot of people that have not. And, you know, and there's still people to date that's suffering from this thing. So, you know, I am very, very, very grateful and humble that I am a survivor of this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have gotten so much worse. And I remember when I really realized that something was wrong, I lost my taste and smell, I was so salty. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? I can't taste and smell? How long is this gonna take? And now I'm just like, whoa, pause, wait a minute, hold on. That's the worst symptom that I had, in my opinion, because I've been sick before. Like, I'm no stranger to getting sick, you guys. Like, I remember getting sick last February, before this whole pandemic was even a thing. Last February, I was vomiting, diarrhea. I had to leave in the middle of the class, in the middle of one of my lectures, and I was losing my vision while driving. Now, some people like, maybe it was that thing, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But what I do know is I was so incredibly sick that day. It was so crazy, but it only lasted for a day. Like, I only was like severely ill for one day. But anyway, I'm saying all that to say that I'm no stranger to falling sick or whatever, but I know that this thing could have gotten so much more worse. It could have been a respiratory issue. It could have just really been a scarier situation. And I'm very grateful that I am sitting here in front of this camera to tell you guys from the other side of it that, you know, I have tested positive, but I also survived this thing, man. And that, just to say that out loud, to play that back and to say that out loud is like beyond me. It's so crazy, like, because you really do think that you're doing your best to like stay safe and protected. I'm not saying we've been homebound this whole time, because it's just, for me, in my opinion, our mental health, and my mental health, I'm going to speak for myself. I can't sit in the house forever. Like, I can't just sit in the house and not socialize and not engage of any kind. Like, maybe I'm not going to parties, but, you know, maybe I want to go see my cousins or my brother or whoever. Like, I feel like I need those social connections and interactions. So me sitting in the house all the time is just not, you know, something that it's possible, if I had to be all the way honest. Now, obviously, if the whole world shut down and they put bars on our windows and doors, it's going to have to be possible. But right now, in this space, and we still have the right and will to come and go as we please, I'm going to still come and go as I please, even after being, after testing positive and surviving it. Like, I still see myself enjoying my life out here, y'all. Like, I can't just isolate myself forever. Like, I know that will weigh on my mental health in a very negative way. So yeah, you guys, that's what's been going on with me. Today is the first day. Today is Thursday, February 11th. So I first felt the symptoms February 1st, and today is February 11th, and I'm starting to feel like myself again, even though my smell and taste is off, but my energy levels are a lot higher. They're not perfect, but we all know I got issues with my energy levels anyway, so you know. But I still get tired a little bit. I can do a task for like 35 to 45 minutes, and then I take a break. But I'm not having issues with breathing or anything like that. It's not because I need to take a deep breath or anything. It's just like, I feel like my body is still kind of recovering. It literally feel like a train hit me. I don't know realistically what that feels like, but metaphorically speaking, it felt like a train ran me over. Like, wow. Like, my whole body was just like don't touch me, don't, And so, oh, also, I got a call from the nurse practitioner after I tested positive, and they told me that now they only require us to quarantine for 10 days. And she was like, so after your 10th day, you can go back out into the world. Just wear your mask and stay safe as much as you can. So I've been in the house, you guys, this whole entire time quarantining. Honestly, the first week was kind of a breeze because you're too tired and sick to do anything anyway. The past couple of days, I still was like, yeah, whatever. Let me just stay safe, stay safe, make sure the people around me are safe, and I don't go out here and you know, cause anybody else to get sick. So naturally, it's like the 10 days is not bad. But it's also not bad when you feel like you come over the hump and the worst part of it. And that's just waking up in the morning saying, thank you, God, for another day, man. Thank you for having mercy and grace over my life where my positive case wasn't fatal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just glad that I'm here right now because this thing has taken away so many people, and it's just really sad. It's heartbreaking, and I'm glad that my family doesn't have to deal with, you know, devastating news like that, like a lot of other families. So this thing has really, again, has humbled me. I know I keep saying that over and over and over again, but it's so true, you guys. I've never been a person that I take this thing serious. I've always taken it serious, but I also know that I need to continue to live, you know, and take care of myself mentally, and being out in the world every once in a while is a must for me. So, what else can I tell y'all about? What else? So anyway, before this video is gonna be so long because I'm talking so much, but I feel like it's been such like a long time, and I'm just so glad to just be here. So y'all see behind me are my box lights that I ordered from Amazon. I've been trying to get those set up for a while now. Obviously, time has been not on my side, but I put this stuff out the box today thinking like, okay, I could probably set this up now. I'm not gonna need my husband. Psych, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna let him do it. He's gonna be like, for real, but he's just so much better at this type of stuff than I am. So I just unboxed it for you guys. I'm gonna show you clips of that, and hopefully I can show my husband putting it together for me. I just want to give every room in the house some good lighting, man. I need some lights. It just be so dark and dull.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Which is another thing. What is, y'all, I live in Cleveland, for y'all that don't know that, and this weather is awful. I'm completely over it. I need light therapy, sun therapy, beach therapy, vacation therapy. I am over the winter time. I can't stand the month of February already as is, and then boom, that just kind of took me off out the game for a little bit. But yeah, so what else? Oh, here's what else I wanted to tell you guys. Also that Monday, a good friend of mine blessed me with some gems and some knowledge that I did not know about. And I'm about to bless y'all with some gems and some knowledge, if just in case y'all don't know about this. Thumbs up this video if you knew that you can drop your laundry off and they will wash it and fold it for y'all. Just take a minute and thumbs up this video, because I did not know that there was a such thing as the laundromat washing and folding your laundry. It's called wash and fold. So shout out to my girl for who told me about this, because I had no idea that service even existed. Talking about being out of commission for over a week, and then y'all done seen my videos and my vlogs. My laundry be out of control because we don't have our own washer and dryer, and that be stressing a sister out, y'all. I be stressed completely out, like, when am I gonna catch up on this laundry, da 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 da. So I told my husband about it right before I went out of commission. He packed up all this laundry, dropped it off, and picked it up in, like, I think I want to say like 4 or 5 hours. Our laundry was washed and folded. Now, don't judge me, because even though they washed and folded it, our laundry still sitting in these bags washed and folded. But that's because your girl wasn't feeling good and I didn't have the energy to put my clothes up. But I'm just like, what? I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all know I got my little silly still. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the bags and stuff. Okay, so the kids, they've been fending for for themselves these past couple days or whatever. So they've been going through the bags. But for the most part, all I'm saying, all of this is clean, y'all. All of this is clean and folded. All of it. Let me even take y'all to the hallway. Like, who hallway is this? Who hallway is this? I can see the hallway. Now, it's been a week, so our laundry, that's only one dirty laundry basket. If y'all don't remember, go back to the vlogs where I'm complaining about this laundry because it gets real fast. So I am just like, yes, honey. Look at this. We can see our hallway. That is unbelievable. Talk about being in tears. Like, when my husband came home with these folded clothes, I was like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Oh. I'm so happy that this is over with. Today is my first day of real energy. I plan on cleaning this stuff up, getting my life back in order, and just trying to get everything situated, y'all. I'm ordering dinner tonight. We have an Italian. I already texted my husband, like, look, take out tonight. Alright, y'all, I just wanted to catch y'all up real quick. That's what's been going on with me. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm so glad to be back in action. I feel so blessed. And I just love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all on my next video. Bye.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.